Hey guys, it's me, your girl, Tanea, here with another late, no measurements, but
on the late tip.
On the late night.
Just because we love y'all.
Right. So, I know earlier in my no measurements game, I did a stuffed chicken. But this is a stuffed chicken 2.0, okay?
Okay.
It's totally different. No gravy, no none of that, okay? So, I'm just going to jump right into it. This is something that everybody in this house loves to eat, even the person who doesn't eat cheese, so I have to make hers without cheese.
Right.
But at any rate, we have some things for you. So these are vegetables. This is what you're going to stuff the chicken with. Spinach, a little pesto sauce to rub, cheese, and these are your boneless chicken breasts. Now, I've already washed these off and butterflied a couple of them. I'm going to butterfly some on the camera, just in case somebody doesn't know how to butterfly.
Okay.
But this should be rather quick. It may not be, but I'm hoping that it is.
I think it will.
So first, I think somebody stole. Oh no, they didn't. First you're gonna take the vegetables because what you want to do is roast them while you prepping the chicken, and it doesn't take that long because they're vegetables. So, what I did was take sweet mini peppers, cut off the top, and cleaned it out. And I put them on this paper towel to make sure they're dry. So I'll do one for you so you can see it.
Okay.
So here we go. And you may want to get a chopping board, cutting bed, whatever it's called.
Yeah, no, she doesn't like them.
I hate them. But anyway, here we go. So literally the very tip of this, you want as much pepper as possible. Cut that off. You can see that inside. You're gonna just literally take your knife. Sorry about that knife that's inside the sink, y'all.
They can't see it.
Then they just made her a midnight snack. Take that out. And I already rinsed these, so I'm not gonna re-rinse it. But you can like bang it, just to make all the seeds, make sure all the seeds are out. There you go. So this is for, I don't eat tomato, but I figured people who eat tomato would like this, so I started putting tomato in a couple of them. So what you want to do is go ahead and slice this little piece off. And this is a dangerous way I'm cutting, but this is how I learned, because I'm left-handed. So then you want to take a thick piece of tomato. I mean a thick slice of tomato, because you're going to roast it and put it in the oven. So you see that? Put your thumb on it. Make sure you have it sturdy. And just slice.
Oh God, y'all, please don't cut yourselves.
Right. Use a cutting board. So here's one slice. And I usually put 1 or 2 slices in each piece of chicken, depending just on how I feel. I'm probably going to put 1 slice in each. And I'm only doing like 3, so I'll just slice a couple of slices.
I don't fuck with the tomato.
I don't like tomato at all, but Nene loves it. Kari likes tomato. Simone eats tomato. I'm making this for Khadijah. Khadijah eats tomato, so there we go. You know what? I may just put 2 in. Use more of this so I can throw it in the trash. So 6 slices of tomato.
Do we got any lettuce?
No.
Dang, I'm gonna make me a cold cut, bitch.
With the tomato?
Yeah.
You eat tomato?
No.
You literally just said I don't fuck with tomato.
Don't listen to me, y'all.
Okay, so I'm getting rid of this. So then, also onion. If you don't like onion, you can omit it. You can omit anything. Like, this is what you want to do. It's your measurements.
Right.
No measurements, okay? So, do another thick slice. Rinse that off. Boom. And I have 5 chickens, so I'll probably do a couple of slices of this.
My little chicken jumping on the bed. Wouldn't it be crazy if Tanea sliced herself in this video, guys?
Video done.
You think you can cut me a slice?
Of what?
Tomato. I mean, onion.
For what?
So I can make me a sandwich.
Tonight?
Yes.
Okay, girl.
Because I don't know how long this will take.
It's not going to take that long. You're going to literally record it.
See, always says this, y'all.
You're gonna be recording. There we go. Bam, bam. So the reason why I have them on aluminum foil because you want it, paper towels because you want it to be dry. Now this is an old pan that I washed out. You know, I'm a ham person. Go ahead and spray your pan with ham. Then you want to just take your vegetables. And it's okay if they touch, like, it's fine. It's nothing, you know, we're not doing anything too extra with this.
Get them in there.
And the reason why you're doing this first, again, is because while you're prepping your chicken, you're going to be roasting these vegetables. Shout out to my friend Jessica. She made my shirt.
Liddy.
So then, take a little bit of olive oil. Just drizzle it over your vegetables. A little bit of salt.
I'm not going to say it.
Don't say anything. So just rub that in. I flip it and rub it.
Flip it,
rub
it, smack it down.
All that. So I have my oven preheated to 450. That's what I'm going to roast these on. So they can do it pretty quick. I don't recommend you broiling it because they will be crispy as fuck quick. And you need time to prep your chicken.
Give me time. Make sure it's covered in the salt and the olive oil.
There you go. Because it's roasting, it's going to bring out a nice flavor. And so the salt just makes it, you know, come out a little bit more.
Good job.
Alright. Put it on the first rack. Put your timer on. Now, it's probably not going to be in here the whole 15 minutes, but this just helps me with my time. Okay. So now we have the chicken breast. Now, I have these on, just so it won't get too messy, I got the top of like a long bowl just because, again, I hate cutting boards, but anyway.
That's true.
So I went ahead and butterflied a few, but I'm going to do these last two on camera so you can see it. So what you want to do is place your chicken, make sure it's nice and flat. Find the thickest part, which is usually this part at the top. Now, I use my hand to like press down on it so you can see. I'm going to try to do it from an angle. May have to move some of these paper towels, but you feel me. Alright, there we go. And also remember, y'all, I'm left-handed, so it's hard for me to find an angle.
Gotcha.
So, there we go. The thickest part of your chicken breast. You literally want to cut it so it opens like a book. So, again, take your chicken, put your hand on it firmly, hold it down, and just take your knife and slice. Now, what you don't want to do is slice all the way through. So, even if you have to, I will go like this to make sure it's not too much. Like, literally just slice a little bit by a little bit until it opens up how I want it. But
this is so... I don't have the word for it.
there we go.
Boom, shakalaka.
And it's open. So, this is the last one. Let me move these paper towels because I just feel like they fucking me up. Sorry for the effort. So, again, your thick piece, lay your hand on it. Literally come up here directly in the middle and just slice. Make sure you hold your chicken down firmly so you won't cut yourself. And also, just take your time so you won't cut yourself or go all the way through the chicken. So again, remember how I told you to do this just to make sure I'm not going all the way through? I'll slide that bad boy open and just cut a little bit until I want to stop, which is this. There we go. So the chicken is sliced open. So let me throw this in the dish. Give me 1 second.
This child is walking around drinking frozen Kool-Aid at 9:43 at night. Keep me close, Lord. Keep me close.
Okay, so what you want to do, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this right here just to get it out of my way. So what you want to do is take 1 piece of your chicken breast. And if you notice, I have pesto sauce and I put it in a bowl. That's because we're going to keep on using this spoon to spread it on the chicken, so you don't want to contaminate the other kind that you can use for like pasta or something. So what you want to do is take a little bit of salt on the inside, put it on the outside. Pepper. And a scrunch.
Carl, go get my phone so you can take a picture of me and today, but make sure you get my good side.
Card.
I'm not sure.
And this is onion pepper, and the reason why I have onion and I didn't use garlic is because inside of the pesto sauce is so much garlic, so you just don't need to overdo it. Onion, and you just literally want to season each side. There we go. So I'll close this, and I'll just do the next one.
Come around here. And just like make sure you get me filming her and her doing it.
Okay. Flip it on this side. And don't worry, I'm going to wipe all of this down with a bleach rag.
Right there.
So, I know y'all like, Tanea, you touching the wet raw chicken, and then you touching the seasonings, and then you putting it. I'm going to wipe all this shit down. Don't you worry. So then, season each side, open it up, season it again.
No, leave it right there. So you about to do the rest of these?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll come back in a couple of seconds.
Okay. Hey guys, so
right back.
I'm back. It's been the 15 minutes. I let the vegetables stay in there the whole 15 minutes. And so, let's see, I probably need another.
Boom, bam, bam.
Right. There we go. So as you can see, they're just lightly roasted. Nothing too crazy. You can go ahead. Turn the oven off because it's hot in here.
As fuck.
So, you want to make sure you do this someplace where you have a lot of room. Since I'm doing this for no measurements, I'm doing it in the kitchen, so I have to make some room.
Right. One day we'll have that big kitchen with the island and hella counter space.
But until then. Okay, great. Okay, great. So, this is everything we're stuffing in our chicken. So while we're stuffing it, I went ahead and put 3 nice, thick, I don't know, tablespoons, thick slices of butter in this big, beautiful pan. If you don't have a pan this big, unfortunately, you are going to have to make 2, well, depending on how many you're making. If you're only making 2, that's fine, but I'm making 5. So I need a big pan. And unfortunately, if you're making this many but you don't have a big pan, you're either going to have to finish yours in the oven or like take it out, put it in, let it sit, put them all in at the same time. Like, it's just going to be a lot. So hopefully you have a big pan. If you don't, DM me, whatever, I'll give you an alternative.
Gotcha.
So we have this big pan. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on so it can start getting hot. Take some olive oil, put that in there too. It makes your butter burn not as quickly, and it lets it It stretches so you don't need to keep on using that much. And you can still have that butter taste.
Tamia is so educated in the kitchen.
I mean, this may not be real because I didn't go to school for this. So, I mean, I made it up. But it works for me. So, get your spatula. Mix this together. And you just, you know, let homegirl work. Let homegirl chill. So, I have the cheese out. So, what you want to do is take, and I also have toothpicks. If y'all didn't see. Okay? So, we have all this chicken in one pile. So, what you want to do is open her up. Take this spoon.
Hold it until we're done.
Mix your pesto up. You want to make sure all the oil is not on the top. And just take a nice, healthy spoonful. Now, if you don't like pesto, that's fine. You don't need this. What you should do, though, is just take a little bit of olive oil and spread it in the inside of the chicken breast. It helps with, because of the way that we're cooking it, it helps with it not getting too dry. Gotcha. So, pesto. Then I take cheese. Half it. Half it. Then I take the vegetables. Let me turn this down.
Turn your pan down.
Yeah.
Shake that real quick.
So then you take, on this one I guess I'll go ahead and put a piece of tomato. Take some tomato. 2 slices. Take some pieces of the onion. Take a pepper or 2. Now, if you want, you can leave it like this. I just rip it open so it can be flat. That was hot. Rip that open so it can be flat. Okay? Y'all following me? Take your spinach. Just put it in there. Now, I know this may seem like a lot, but trust me.
Spinach cooks down.
It's going to cook down. So then, you want to take one more piece of cheese. If you don't really like cheese that much, you don't need it. But the people in this house really like cheese.
Right.
So, sometimes they be like, Tanea, did you put cheese in it? Because it's not cheesy. My cheese not doing this and this and that. And I'd be like, alright, shut the fuck up. So then, what you want to do is just stuff all that in there. Just stuff it. It's going to be fine. Take your toothpicks. Now, y'all, when y'all get y'all toothpicks, get the regular ones. Don't get the ones with the shit on it. But this is all I have in the house, so I'm using it. And you just want to make sure you are sticking it in there to help it stay closed.
Look at that.
You can use between 3 and 4. Make sure your shit is stuffed in there. Bam.
Beautiful.
And just so then you just want to take it and place it in the pan. See that? You got to make sure it's all the way in there. There you go.
Bam.
So you see how that cheese is out? Try to make sure that your cheese is in so it doesn't melt out. But I mean, we're not perfect over here.
Right.
But at any rate, there we go.
So do one more and do one without the tomato, and then I'll leave and come back when that.
So this is going to be one more. This one is going to be no tomato, but we're still going to take the pesto. Pick up a nice amount. And even if you want to, put some, spread some pesto on the outside. It's really, really good. It doesn't, you can't mess it up. I'm telling you that. Take the cheese.
Just to let y'all know, I'm getting popped.
Sorry.
Oh shit.
Sorry. It's dangerous job as a cameraman, camera woman. Onion. Now, if you want, you can just do y'all chicken, wait till y'all done, and then turn on y'all stove, let it get hot, and then put it in there. Y'all don't have to live this dangerous way. There you go. And put a little spinach. And whichever one I think is going to be mine, I try to put extra spinach in it, but honestly, I never get the one that I think is going to be mine. Maybe I am. Are you still getting pot?
Yeah, just hurry up and finish it.
I'll turn it off. There you go.
Shit.
Alright, so put the second piece of cheese in there. Now you put the toothpicks in there. Because the reason why you're doing this is try to keep your food in. So like, I'm not, like you really have to like put it through the chicken, like put it through the other side. Like make sure that your food is really secure.
Do you feel secure?
Alright. So if you feel secure with doing 3, that's fine. I'm just going to do 4 because this is kind of big and thick.
Big and thick.
Just like I like it.
Just like she like it.
There you go.
And look, on this one, the cheese is kind of melting.
Right. That's the reason why sometimes when you eat it, it's like the cheese is gone.
So I'm going to let her go ahead and finish the rest of them, and then I'll come right back.
Hey, do I need light?
Well, I started. Wait, I'm zoomed all the way in. Back. There you go. Hey, girl.
Hey guys, I'm back. So all the chicken breasts are in the pan with the olive oil and the butter, and they are cooking. You'll see like your cheese will be melting, your spinach is gonna start wilting, all that type of good stuff. So while I usually like for it to cook for at least like 5 to 7 minutes on one side, and then I flip it over and cook it like that on the other side, just to give it some color and some nice brown. And once it's browned on both sides, then we'll go through what I do to make sure it's cooked all the way through, because I don't play that.
Right.
No raw chicken over here. So this was my first piece. Now the cheese is probably nice and melted on this one, so we're probably just gonna have to put cheese on top. But and that's hot, so y'all don't do that. And so just make sure when y'all flip it, just push it down. The toothpicks will come right on up, so it'll be able to lay flat. And so what you want to do is just flip all the pieces of chicken. So there we go. And I know I have those little plastic things on there, but literally I needed toothpicks, and this is all I had. So, I mean, I've done this before. We're not going to die.
They not going to melt, are they?
They may, but it's still fine. It's okay.
You guys, this might be our last video.
No, we've already, I'm telling you, the last time I made it like this, and it's still alive. I made it with these exact same toothpicks and everything. Because I was going to buy more in the store, and I was like, no. Like, you have toothpicks. So go ahead and flip this last one over. You see? Nice. A little brown on the top.
Yeah, they're usually a little browner.
So what happened with that is because when I turned the pan down, and then put the chicken in there cool, it didn't like brown. Like, so what you want to do is, so it can get like a nice brown, almost like this. It's hard to see, but like that. You want to make sure your pan is hot, like hot when you first put the chicken in there.
Right.
It's going to brown it, but that's okay. We know that it's not. I mean, you can also always finish it in the broiler if brownness is that serious.
Yeah.
So I just take a little paprika and I just put it at the top for color.
Alright, no idea you did this.
You don't be in here.
That's good.
So you just want it to cook again on this side. If you have to, take your spatula and smash it down to make sure that it's down so it can cook and turn brown. Make sure your pan is on high as it can possibly go, and just cook this other side. And so once this side is cooking and I feel like it's as brown as I want it to be, what I do is take a little bit of water, again, no measurements. But if you do want a measurement, I would probably say, well, because of this pan, I would probably say maybe a little bit more than 1/4 a cup. But I literally just put enough water at the bottom to cover the pan. And I keep it cooking hot. It cooks the water out, but also with cooking the water out, it kind of like steams the chicken all the way through. So you don't have to worry about raw chicken.
You know, I didn't know that you didn't put this in the oven. I just learned something else. So you literally
my
cooked
first time I did it, that was the first time I ever cooked
Oh, okay. So you literally cooked the whole thing on the stove.
Now, I mean, I can put this in the oven if I want to get it that nice brown, because this rubber comes off.
Oh, okay.
So I can just pull it off and put it in the oven. But no, this is a pan dish. Now, I used to have a top to cover this, but you know, with moving, you lose your shit, people steal your shit, right. So whatever. But if you have a top to your pan, put a very, very, very small amount of water in the pan, like literally just enough to cover the bottom, and put your top on it and let that steam cook through your chicken, right. So your chicken can be all the way down. But since I don't have no top, I gotta do what I gotta do when I can do it, okay? So as you can see, shit is looking right, okay? Shit is looking real right. I'm gonna let that go ahead and finish doing what it gotta do. But this is almost done.
So what are some things you like to cook as the side dish for
so that's going to be my next thing. So what I like to make with this is sometimes I will make a side dish of pesto pasta, and I may toss it with like pesto sauce, some of the sweet peppers, a little bit of onion, maybe some shrimp if I'm trying to be fancy. But if not, just the pesto. I'll put broccoli in that bitch. I'll put spinach in it. Literally anything I want to do. You can make a side dish of Alfredo to go with this. You can eat this with yellow rice. If you are on a no carb thing, eat this and then take your leftover spinach. Saute your spinach with some. Saute your spinach when you take this out to cool it. Whatever that goodness that's left from the chicken, saute your spinach in it with a little bit of onion. Put the spinach on a plate and put the chicken right on top.
Lit.
But it's lit. Like, you literally can eat this with anything. It goes with anything. It's so good. This is definitely the meal for one of my viewers who uses these videos to get paid.
Oh God.
This is the dish for you.
We're actually having it with Alfredo tonight, and this isn't even like a special Alfredo. It's the package.
Let me tell you something. Don't sleep on, it's either Lipton or Knorr.
Yeah.
That broccoli Alfredo package,
it's so good.
Don't sleep on it. We eat that shit with fried chicken.
Yep.
Like, we eat it all the time. Like, we just be looking for a reason to eat it. So as you can see, it's not that, it's some oil left. Oh, I was about to say it's not that much, but it really is that much. And so you can tell, like, when the chicken is starting to get done, it gets a little bit tough. Like, it's hard for you to push it. And there you go. So what I'm going to do is show y'all the water, how much water you want to put in there. And if you want to even check it, just to see, like, you know, how it's doing. Literally, that's what the bottom looks like. Like, it's done. And you just want to make sure it's done on the inside. That's why you're getting hot. What are you doing?
I can't help it if my shirt is rolling up. It's bedtime.
Okay, so take a little bit of water. I'm not even going to put all of this in there. Back up. It's, as you can see, it's enough for the bottom of my pan. And what I want to do is change this to my power burner.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Shit
That's
just
when
got
shit
real.
get real. Shit gets real. Turn this on high. And just what you just want to do is let the water reduce and boil out of the pan. you guys, that is it. Like, really, that's it. I'm going to show you an end. So I'm going to say this may cook. I'll cook it until all the water comes out. It may be like another 10 minutes, if that. But keep on checking on it. Don't leave it. I'm not going to keep y'all on here for like another 10 minutes. I'll show y'all what the pan looks like when it's done. When you should know to take your chicken out. But I hope that you guys enjoy this. It's really, really good. It's so tasty. And because of the pesto, that inside of the chicken is so moist. So if you don't eat pesto, definitely rub it down with some olive oil or butter in the inside. I'm telling you. You'll
so, can I just ask a house question?
Sure.
What the fuck took you so long to start making this? We just started eating this fucking year.
Well, you know, I just started eating chicken and cheese.
I've been eating chicken.
But do you remember a couple of years ago I sent you a picture of chicken stuffed like with peppers and stuff, and I was like, do you think that we'll eat, that you would like this? And you was like, I would, but I don't think your mother would. And just one day I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat it. Right. And that's what happened.
Alright, we'll be back.
Peace out.
For a minute I didn't even think they was gonna get fucking married. Can you turn my light back on?
Oh yeah. It was hot in this year. Ooh, fuck. God damn. Oh my god, my eyes.
We rolling.
Some blind. Hey y'all. I'm back. Okay, so as y'all can see, there is no more water in the pan. The chicken is done. I checked it. A way that you can check it is if you have these skewers, use that. If you don't, use something else. You don't have to go all the way through. Just take a skewer or something, poke it. It's no juice, so that means that it's done. Or if juice does run through, like that one did, it's clear. See that? It's clear. So that means it's done.
Hopefully I can see that.
Right. So here we are. I'm going to take a piece out for my beautiful Khadij. This is a piece of tomatoes and shit, because she likes tomatoes. I kind of
didn't go down a lot though.
What?
The spinach. Like
oh, it's because of how I got it stuffed. It may be overstuffed, but anyway, here we go. See that cheese? See that? And so my cousin Khadija is a cook, y'all, like a real cook at a restaurant. She even went to school for it, so it really, really makes me happy when she eats my food and she tells me it's good. It gives me like a, oh, you really know what you're doing.
What if she eat it and she don't like it?
That's never happened.
Are you burning your spatula?
No, the stove's off. There we go. Put it right here. There we go. Khadij, where you at?
Where you at? Oh, I didn't know we was going in dynamite.
Well, because she had left out the kitchen, so. Alright, Khadija. I want you to taste this chicken and tell me how you feel.
She said, did you hear what she said in the kitchen?
What?
She said, my cousin is a real cook and it makes me very happy when she tastes my food and like it.
Oh my god.
Because you went to school.
Alright, now we gotta do the same thing to me.
That's a big piece. Like if she's
very hungry. I'm real hungry. I got a headache. I'm so hungry. I tried to just get you a little bit of everything. Just shove it in my mouth.
Khadija, can you not?
So I'm gonna get some spinach, the chicken, the tomatoes, the peppers, the onion, the cheese. Tomato stuff.
It's hot too, Khadija. Please don't burn yourself.
I blew it for her, cause she's my baby.
I would hate for her to burn her mouth on
this. Is it too hot? Okay. See y'all? Even she said it. It's really good. There you go, y'all. No measurements.
What's it called?
Stuffed chicken 2.0.
What's the real name of it though?
Pesto stuffed chicken.
Pesto stuffed chicken. I like it.
Pesto pepper stuffed chicken. Yep, it's lit, y'all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and commenting. I'm going to try my best, back up, to comment as soon as possible. I hope you guys try this out and you like it.
Good night.
Good night. Happy Black History Month.